Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my rant of Married at First Sight, Season 16, Episode 2100, The Final Decision. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
So yeah, I got my shades on because we're gonna be a little shady tonight. Hi everybody, and welcome back. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate this episode of Married at First Sight, Season 16, Episode 2, I probably would rate this episode a D. Let me know down in the comment section what you would rate this episode of Married at First Sight. I'm just cleaning my glasses real quick. So I can see. Okay, there we go. Thank you all so much for the congratulations. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I have been in this I've been in this program, right, to get a certification for something. And I started, I want to say last year in August. Yeah. And I finished up in August. I took a test today, for all of you all who don't know. It was the hardest test I have ever taken in my whole entire Black life. A test that should have taken me, with no exaggeration, y'all, an hour, took me almost 3. When I tell you that I got pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of notes and pages of talking points and pages of, I didn't think I was going to get through it. And I kept apologizing to the instructor and saying, I am so sorry I'm holding y'all up. And you know what? The thing about it, my daughter was calling me and, praying with me and, Mom, how you doing? And all that kind of stuff. I'm going to get to the rant. And I told her how many people were still with me. I mean, when I say it was we are a class of 35. Yeah, I think we're a class of 35 people. When I say that when I went over hour 2 and then hour 2:20 and then hour 2:30 and then hour 2:40, it had to at least be 15, 20 people still with me. Hardest test I've ever taken in my whole entire life. After I get my certificate and graduate and all that kind of stuff, I'll tell you all what it is. But thank you to everybody who sincerely prayed. Thank you so much for your congratulatory messages. Like, I'm telling y'all, I'm too old for this. I kept saying I'm too old. Like, seriously. So going on vacation is really like the timing could not have been better. For me to take a couple of days to pamper myself. If you are a member of Auntie's Advice, you will be following me through some of this, some of my vacation. I will be sharing with you all live, behind the wall, the paywall. And then I'll be doing a vlog on Auntie's Advice lifestyle podcast after the trip is over and I've finished doing all the editing that is required of me to do. So thank you all so much. Like, I so appreciate you. You're never too old to continue your education, but you are too old to be taking the test. Like that. I just was like, what the hell is going on? But anyway, let's get into this tonight, y'all. So last week we were left with a cliffhanger where Kirsten told Shaquille that she wanted to, get married to him. She wanted to stay married and, everything. And so they left us with the cliffhanger, wondering what Shaquille was going to say. And so, when Kirsten said that, she wanted to be with him and she still wanted to stay married, there was this like a little grin on his face, right? Like he accomplished somebody and he's the cat's meow. And I just don't believe that Kirsten really was sincere about staying in this relationship. I think that she was how can I say this without acting ignorant? How can I say this without acting ignorant? But I don't believe that she like loved him. I think that she just got used to being in a relationship with somebody. And sometimes, women and men, sometimes we stay with people just because, we've gotten used to that. Not so much that we still in love with the person or anything like that. So, of course, Shaquille, it's his turn for him to say something. And he sits there and he processes through it. And he say he just ain't feeling it. Like, downtown in his heart and everything down in his soul and that ugly ass suit, he decided to say no, that he wasn't feeling secure about the relationship. And then he goes into crying. And I don't understand tears. I'm one of those type of people. Even though I'm sympathetic and empathetic for people, I don't understand tears. It takes me a while to process, if you will, through tears. And I know that there's a lot of people like that because tears make me kind of like, okay, now what do I do? It just makes me nervous. And so when he started crying, and she was giving him the side eye. And later on, she said, the hell is he crying for? He's the one that said no, right? And I totally got it. Like, it clicked with me what she meant by that and how she felt. And then he went into saying, I tried to tell you to let your guard down. I tried to, be the man that you wanted me to be, and I couldn't be. No, just be the man that you are. Stand up and be a damn man, Shaquille. He wasn't ready for this. And then always talk about what the Lord told him to do. I thought he said that the Lord told him, to get down on his knees well, not on his knees, but walk up on a stage and marry somebody at first sight. I thought that God had a plan for him. God is not a man who lies. If he said it, that settles it. So that means that God ain't say jack to him about a god thing. Because there is no failure in him. And he's sitting there crying. And Dr. Pepper and Dr. Cal was in shock. And Dr. Cal flat out came out and said, that mofo ain't gonna get nobody better than Kirsten. That, that's his last deal. That's the last deal. He ain't get nobody better than her. And I just was like kind of in between because I was like, do she work? What do she do? Like, what does she bring to the table and everything? I'm just asking for a friend because I be looking at Kirsten and I be like, do Kirsten like work? Like, what do Kirsten do? Because when we saw her Airbnb, she ain't had no night tables. She's supposed to allegedly have been going out. But I just was like, what do Kirsten do? He is a grudge holder because he held a grudge from her about her not going on that trip. Like, that devastated him that he did not have that woman on his arm. He must have made some serious promises to people that she was going to be there. And when she didn't, he must have got the embarrassment of his lifetime. Did it cost him a promotion, bitch? Did it cost him a job? Like, what was it? I know she's a realtor. She say she a realtor, but she let somebody in a house, boo. She let, what's his damn name? Mac in a house, and she won't there. It wasn't no lock, no realtor clock on it. Come on now. Y'all know I went to real estate school. Come on now. Y'all know I did. All of y'all that been following me, y'all know when I was going through trying to get my real estate license. Y'all know we ain't even gonna play with it. We're not gonna play with it. 2019. We're not playing with it. There's no way in the world that she could sit in a car and somebody call her and she say the door's open. No, boo, it don't happen like that. Where was the lock? He's a buyer. He's not a seller. You can't just walk up in somebody's stuff like that. How in the hell was the house just unlocked? It don't happen. Okay, that's all I'm saying, bitch. I don't know everything, but I know that don't happen. I know you don't walk up in nobody. And then why would he even want that big of a house? Just to fake it and phony like a mother. Like, we didn't even need to see him. Y'all ain't even tell me I ain't bring the damn people up. I ain't bring the daggone people up. Shaquille is a grudge holder because he can't get over the fact that she wasn't there. He could not get over the fact that it took her more time to process. He couldn't get over the fact that he didn't meet her father until the last fucking minute. But guess what? I think when he met her father, he was intimidated by who the woman Kirsten was, because from my understanding, Kirsten's father is a judge. And that's why he ain't been on the show. That's from my understanding. Now, I could be lying, y'all. I hate to show my nails. I done had my hand in what I've been going through. I can't wait to start my vacation. I think that he was intimidated and he was hurt. I truly do believe that. And now here he is. He wants to be back with Kirsten. He think because she said yes, that he still got a shot, that he can turn it around. Kirsten was looking at him like, mother, you say the wrong word and I'm going to cuss you the fuck out at this table. She told him, you know what? I wish you the best of luck. I hope that you get everything you want. Mother, I gave you grace. And I dealt with some from you that I wouldn't have dealt with from nobody else. I tried to be there for your stank ass. I tried to hang in there with your mother monkey ass. I tried everything that I could to see whether or not a real man would show the fuck up. And he never did. But I still said, all right, bitch, let me see if he gonna switch up when the cameras, go off. Maybe he gonna come up out of them clogs and he gonna put some real tennis shoes on. And then the next thing you know, we see his bitch ass at the gym swinging and whoop banging and everything, looking like he was fighting balloons, bitch. I said, what the hell is going on? Is this like a balloon party? All awkward body, all tore up and ripped up, just looking like just looking like this flabby, like Shaquille. Stop. You know daggone well that was your first time in that class and you was looking like an amateur. Trying to, like for what? So why would he do something like that? Is he trying to prove his masculinity? Like, what is he trying to do? And bitch, when he was straddling over top of that bag and punching that bag, I said, bitch, he looked like he in a fucking water park, hitting one of them blow up floatables in the pool. But I said, this is some bullshit right here. Why in the who idea was this? Did they look at him and production said, you know what, you coming off a little, you know what I'm saying? You coming off a little. Y'all know what I mean? You coming off a little like, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you coming off a little voguish. So we're going to try to go ahead on and man you up and we're going to put you in it. Let's take him to a boxing ring. Bitch, worst mistake ever. He was straddled over top of that thing. I said, what is he punching, bitch? Is it a weeble and a wobble that he's trying to make fall down? I said, bitch, I'm done with this. Production, y'all ain't for coming up with that idea for this man right here, because I don't give a what you do. This bitch is in there popping balloons. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I ain't here for it. I ain't got it to do this Wednesday, this Thursday, or this Friday. I ain't got it to do with this right here. And Kirsten was pissed because she was like, I wish I had let that go first. And then he told me I was trying to have a conversation with her, but she didn't want to have one. Okay, so she didn't. She said, your decision, your decision. But when he sat there and was like, I've been lonely. And I tried to tell you. I said, bitch, I tried to tell you that, to let your guard down. And it was just like, what, nothing. Nothing. But don't make me no way. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my. I said, if this ain't some. I said, they made us wait a week for this bullshit. How dare they make us wait a week for this shit? Kirsten was like, all right. But I got a feeling that Kirsten ain't done because of the embarrassment she's going to redeem her time. I would not be surprised if she got back with him just to fuck over him. Because y'all women, y'all know how we do. So if I hear rumors about them being together, I ain't going to be shocked. And when he sat there and said he couldn't be the man, I said, yeah. Nothing I did was good enough. Try to do the best I can for you. But it seems as if it's not enough. Oh. I was like, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Why is why did he show up for this? I think that suit, the confusion in the sleeve, the colors just screaming and yanking and grabbing and cussing each other out, trying to be at the top. Bitch didn't know whether or not it wanted to be blue, bitch. Honey mustard orange, bitch. The suit didn't know whether or not it wanted to be red, rust, or burgundy, and then the white shirt and just a Bama for life, for life. And then he gonna sit there and talk to his friends. But the thing about it, y'all, that was the real kicker is that he sat his ass on national television on the after show and said, I thought that decision day was decision day. Did I make the wrong decision? I just thought that, I would make a decision, but this wouldn't stick and it wouldn't affect her. So I guess I do owe her an apology. He gonna make me get my channel shut down. Let me move the Eris and Jasmine are finally not together anymore. They not living under the same roof, bitch. They left their keys, their coat, their hat, their drawers. They left everything up in the apartment and they out. And Aunt Pat cussed him the fuck out without saying not nary cuss word. Auntie T said he ain't want to be married. He wanted to walk away from you. He ain't want to be married. Y'all having Wi-Fi issues. So if y'all see it messing up or something, it's Wi-Fi over here. Xfinity is the cheapest. It's more expensive, but it's a cheap. I think it's generic Wi-Fi. Bitch, I don't know if they got my address confused and they think I'm in the hood or no. But my should not be going like it's constantly going down. As much as you pay for this. The aunt said he didn't want to be married. He said that he wanted to get the dog. Jasmine was hoping that he wanted to get the dog, but she knew. Eris on the after show said that he had talked to Jasmine about her breath and her teeth. And, maybe, I don't know if it was, something else, maybe her ass or something like that. But he said that they had long, drawn out conversations because he said she woke him up in the morning at 2:00 in the morning and said, why ain't we fucking? I just want to know why we ain't fucking. I mean, they said it nicer, but I'm just giving it to y'all the only way I know how. He said he told her why. So the girl was like, wow. He was like, I ain't, it ain't fair to put it out there, but I told her. She know why I wouldn't. We know why too. It's them bottom babies. it was them bottom babies. Yeah, it was all up in there. And maybe she had halitosis because of this. Maybe she had halitosis, ikiaki, shimishaki, alidocious, ferocious, up in them. Maybe it was just, she was, did baby, did Jay Dub say Shark Tank? So she was like, what? Baby shark, did it, baby shark, did it, baby shark, did it, baby shark. Jasmine shark, did it, Jasmine shark, did it. Was it the baby shark coming on? See, I gotta turn the comments off. I think it just was. And I think she had Holly, and I think he couldn't deal with it. Because when he sat down with the girlfriend and her and the boyfriend, his friend and his wife, he was saying he wanted to be hooked up with somebody. It didn't make a difference whether she was big or small, thin or thick, short or tall, big ass or no. But obviously, based on their conversation at the honeymoon, he like a Megan Stallion. So why say that he's open to dating other women of all varieties? He's a motherfucking lie. That's a lie. Yeah, it's obvious he has a preference about the kind of women that he likes to date. So why put it out there? Then he gonna say, can we get to hook up today, tomorrow? They was like, nah, step back, you pressed. But now all of them think, including Clint, they think that because they went through this now, they geared up and they, got some, like they professional, what do you call it, husbands? Sit down. Even with Nicole and Chris, the stuff that they going through with her talking about getting a joint bank account, he said, bitch, you filed bankruptcy. I ain't fucking with you. He said, ain't fucking amended. No, we're not putting our finance together. You crazy. I had already told you that off camera. So why you would get on camera with that, I don't understand. Look, why you staying up in my apartment with her pressed ass? Why you staying up in my apartment? Everything cool in the game. When we get together, you going to Venmo cash at me. You can swipe the credit card up the side of my crack if you want to. But bitch, I am not going to be doing no joint bank account with you, and you done already filed for bankruptcy. And he said, you crazy. He said, I ain't gonna sit up here on this show and perpetrate that fraud. He said, I'll go but so far with the bullshit, okay? But I ain't got it to do. He said, I ain't gonna sit out this and be lying and playing games with these damn people out here. I pay the rent, you cash at me. Can you imagine cash apping your husband? Baby, I got 5 on it. What's your cash app? $ what? Bitch! I wish my husband would. $, which one? $ what? $ you a son of a... $, I wish I would. $ what? You trifling my... $ kiss my... $ you paying all of this? $ what? Bitch! Venmo who? Venmo Bimmo? Venmo no more? Venmo I ain't going? Bitch, hell no. He don't want really no pause to Nicole. I don't know why they stuck this out. They are not the couple that they supposed to be, because if they were, she wouldn't be meddling in everybody else's business. Ain't no way in the world my husband gonna sit up there and tell me, Auntie, go ahead on and Venmo me your half for the mortgage. Matter of fact, when you go on PayPal, pay your quarter or your half for the electric bill through PayPal. Send me a receipt. I'ma go ahead on and put it in the QuickBooks. Bitch. He running her like a corporation, like a LLC. Y'all know he is. He is running her like a LLC. Go ahead on and write that shit off on my taxes. But she think her and Chris is the shiznit, and I don't. I totally disagree with what she feels, how she feels about her marriage. I think it's a farce because Chris does not want to commit with this girl. He don't, y'all. He letting her stay up in the camp and everything, and they getting their own little place, and they got the dogs licking all up on them and everything and begging for their food. But at the end of the day, he don't really bunk with Nicole like that. Not in my opinion. I give it a year. I give it a year for Nicole and Chris to stay together, because she in other people's business. And see, Karma got to come back because she all up in the people's business. How in the hell she gonna sit at the table just because rumors been going around that McKinley been dropping, little dimes and stuff and saying how much he like Gina, and Gina been saying, I like him too. And she gonna sit there in front of Clint and say, you know what, because she always got to be like, looking up. So McKinley, what do you think about like dating Jana? I mean, I think that it would be nice. I mean, you're divorced, she's getting a divorce. I mean, Clint was like, well, is a motherfucker he or am I Casper? How you gonna do this in my face? I don't want her. But it's a respect thing. How in the hell you gonna do that? But see, if somebody had did that, see if this didn't work out between her and Chris, and somebody had did that to her, she wouldn't have liked it. She wouldn't have liked it at all. She probably would have been ready to cut somebody. That's not what you do. Whether this couple, like each other, don't like each other, want to reconcile, it's obvious that they don't, because Mac was sitting up there throwing shade. Let me bring his raggedy ass up. He was sitting up there throwing shade because because Dominique got a dog. He talking about poor dog. To me, he's a fake and a phony. And Gina probably gonna mess around and deal with him and get her. Because he's unstable and he's going to a fake ass house on television with Kirsten being his real estate agent. These are my opinions, but it's fake to me. Why is he back? I hate it when these people don't want to go away. Dominique said what she said, and she got up and left. She was like, I'm out of here. Anyway, let me go back to Eris and Jasmine. Eris claims that he wants to be married again. When they asked him what age range of women would he date, this month said, I would date 2 years up and 8 years down. Why not 8 up and 8 down? Because the only one that's going to tolerate his bullcrap is an older woman who ain't got it to do And don't care where you lay your kid as long as it ain't at my house. Bitch, don't leave a toothbrush. Matter of fact, don't even leave no toilet paper in my bathroom. Wipe your and make sure you flush. And when you lift that lid, I put that back down. I want you up out of here. Matter of fact, I ain't even going to leave you no peppermint. I ain't leaving you no butterscotch or no lint on the dresser. You coming up in here, okay? It's free exchange, ain't no robbery. I do you, you do me. And then we'll see each other the next time either one of us got a need. Okay. Matter of fact, you ain't even doing maintenance. You just coming up in here fiddling in an apprenticeship, okay? Because you ain't all of that stuff that he be talking about, what he be doing, all that stuff is a farce in my opinion. Ain't none of that true. He ain't flipping nobody and turning nobody over and doing all the kind of stuff he said he doing. Look, there we go. It's fake. And all Gina did the whole time was advertise her salon. But at least she's going to allow Clint to see Hank. This was some bullshit. It really was some bullshit. And we have been watching this for 21 weeks. And it just has gotten old. The best of luck to Kirsten. A girlfriend got embarrassed on national television, but it's okay. It's okay. Yes, it did Eye of the Crown. This season just dragged. And I ain't got it to do another further. I love you all to pieces. Thank you all so much for being here. Again, I gave this final a D. Let me know downtown in the comments section what you all would rate this. It just was some bullshit. But I'm committed to make sure that I come out here. Again, members, I will be seeing you all soon in my travels and giving you all a little sneak peek of my vacation. Thank you all so much. I love y'all to pieces. And until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets. Bye, y'all.